What's going on, YouTube? Today's video is going to be a ton of fun. We are going to make, hopefully, a tri-tip on the Traeger. My wife said that she really wanted meat tomorrow, and you know, you can't disappoint. We got the Bear Mountain hickory pellets loaded up in the Traeger. Haven't tried those ones yet. I'm really excited, but we got to run to the store, pick up the meat. We will see you there. If you guys are watching this video, I'm guessing that you have a Traeger or an offset, or you're thinking about getting one, something like that. Let me know what your situation is down below. Are you thinking about getting a Traeger? Do you already have one? Or by Traeger, I mean pellet grill in general. Let me know what you have. How do you think the Traegers versus offsets, stuff like that? Let me know what you guys think down below. I love hearing what everybody thinks about these. This is truly one of like my side passions, along with trucks and hunting and golf and all the other stuff that us guys like to do. So let me know what you think down below. All right, made it to Fry's. Not usually my first choice of meat stores, but is what it is. All right, luckily they had exactly what I was after. We got a 3-pound tri-tip. I'm gonna show you guys how to make this thing like pretty much a brisket replacement. It's honestly awesome when you don't have to make an entire brisket, when it's just gonna be like you and the wife and the baby, you know, stuff like that. Brisket's dope, don't get me wrong, but it is nice to not have to deal with a whole brisket every now and again. Also, guys, I am like 30 subscribers away from being monetized, so if you like what you see, hook me up with the HBO special, help a brother out, let's get there. That would be absolutely awesome. I can't wait for that day to come. Right, we are back at the house. We got the POV camera, the big camera. We're gonna get this thing going. So, as you guys can see, what we got here was a 3-pound tri-tip. Now, like I said, I like to cook these just like a brisket. And before the nerds come at me and tell me about the chemical differences between the brisket and the tri-tip and why you cook brisket so long and all that stuff, I get it, I know, okay? Relax. I just tried this out one day, it was really good. So if you guys wanna give it a run, stay tuned, I'm gonna show you what I do. Gloves. So first things first, we gotta bust into the tri-tip. You got your gloves on, you got whatever rocking and rolling. All we need, tri-tip, a completely ridiculously sized pan. We definitely don't need a pan this big, but that's okay. You gotta have your adult root beer over there and whatever seasonings you like. I'm gonna use Kinder's The Blend, and this is my favorite beef seasoning right here. Sucklebuster's steak seasoning. This stuff is like crack. So we gotta get our tri-tip out of its little package here. Make sure you get that stupid little thing off the bottom. Now personally, I always like to pat down both sides, just get some of that extra moisture off of there. So grab your paper towel, whatever, just getting some of the excess off of there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Got a nice little fat cap, kind of similar to a brisket. If you guys are starting to pick up what I'm putting down, give it one little extra one. Nothing too exciting. So now that we have that done, we're just gonna get straight to it. You can score this if you want to. You can use a binder. I'm not gonna use a binder. My wife doesn't really like any of the binders, and I just don't want to worry about it. So, SPG first. That knocks your salt, pepper, and garlic out of the way. My trash can is freaking out. This is a lot of pressure if you don't do a good job with your rub, then YouTube's gonna come after you. Get it on the fat cap there. What'd you say? I don't know. We got our SPG. Now it's time for the good stuff. Like I told you guys, big Sucklebusters guy over here. Get it on there good. I know, that's really thick. The reason I like it a little bit thicker when I'm using the pellet grill is they don't really have that smoky flavor like a offset does. If you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning, you know what I mean? And this thing, whoo. If you guys haven't ever used suckle busters, it'll get you every time. Boom. All right. Wow. We are rubbed. This is gonna go in the fridge. Give me just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, now that we have it all rubbed up, all we're gonna do, cover our pan with some foil. Regular foil's fine, doesn't need to be heavy duty or anything. Cover this up, throw it in the fridge. It's gonna sit there overnight. We're gonna get up early, fire this thing up. I gotta run out and clean the Traeger because it desperately needs a cleaning. And we will see you in the morning. Whew, good morning, friends. All right. Got this baby cleaned up a little bit yesterday. Fresh pan in there, or foil thingy. Don't need a new thing in there, whatever. But we are gonna start at 200 degrees. Ignite, 40 degrees outside currently. One thing you guys will notice is when you clean them, pardon the shop vac being here, but when you do give them that good cleaning once in a while and you really, vacuum out the ash, vacuum out the firebox, everything, you're gonna prime it and then they are going to smoke a ton as they ignite that initial, the initial pellets that are in that firebox. So let's set you guys up. We'll see you in just a minute. All right, we got the meat on, put it in the corner today, run your probe through, plugged it in, got the alarm set for 200 degrees. Right now it's at 49. So we've got a while to go. We will check in with you guys later on. All right, everybody, it is done and ready to go, and it looks incredible. This truly is one of my favorite things to make. Let's dive in here. I already took the end piece because, you have to. It's incredibly juicy. We're gonna cut a fairly thick piece right here. I ended up actually taking it off a little bit early just because it was getting late. And sometimes that happens. Let's get through that piece of fat right there. Take a peek. Like I say, it's obviously not literally a brisket. It's a lot more moist of a meat, a lot more fatty than brisket. But it is juicy, fatty, passes the hang test pretty well. Absolutely incredible. So that's gonna pretty much do it, guys. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, let me know what you think down below, and we will see you next time.